What's up, YouTube? It's Wi-Fi Memory here today, bringing you guys some more VGC 2021 action. Today we are looking at a Calyrex Shadow team that I formed here recently. I was running Calyrex and I had some very unconventional Pokemon like Cordeli and Shiinotic on the team, and I really did enjoy it. But at some point I was just like, man, I'm done. You know, I was burned out on Calyrex. Well, so I went and started playing some singles action, and next thing you know, I was like, man, I want to go play some VGC, and I was like, man, I got Calyrex. I still ain't fully mastered Calyrex, so I wanted to bring them back, but I want a more conventional team, you know. So here's a team, pretty standard Incineroar, Assault Vest Snorlax. I love this thing. This thing blocks so many special attacks, it's not even funny. Like, it can just live everything, and it just becomes a very nuisance Pokemon. Pretty standard Rillaboom. Togekiss, Super Luck, hey, pretty standard. But I have to start supporting our Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl Pokemon cast, and we all know Togekiss is going to be making a big impact on that, so that's why Togekiss is on the team. Calyrex Shadow. This one's Focus Sash, Trick Room, Protect, Psyshock, and Astral Barrage. I really like this set. Plus, it gives us a little bit of speed control because we don't have no Tailwind setter or nothing. And people would definitely not be expecting Trick Room coming off this team. So they'll probably be wanting to go for Tailwind and get nice little speed control. We go for Trick Room, and then we have the ultimate speed control. Tapu Koko's here to basically block Sleep Powders from Venusaur. And then, because we got enough stuff to deal with Venusaur, we just need the terrain. And, heck, this works out just fine. But anyway, let's hop into some battles. Alright, so first opponent of the day is up against Barba. Rocking out with Zacian, Incin, Suicune, Rillaboom, Regieleki, and Amoonguss. So what we need to do is try and figure out what 4 Pokemon they're going to bring, and then we're going to do our best to counter it. We pretty much know Zacian's coming. Zacian probably will be hanging out in the back until the late game, though, right? Most likely. Incin, Suicune. Suicune and Incin could definitely be a lead. Rillaboom, Suicune could definitely be a lead, too. Judging how my team looks, I definitely think they're going to go Incin, Suicune. Try and get that speed control with the Tailwind. So we could actually go Calyrex and Tapu Koko, or even our own Rillaboom. Actually, let's go Togekiss. And let's go Togekiss, Rillaboom. Calyrex would struggle if they did lead Incin, so we're going to have Calyrex still hang out in the back. And then we need Incineroar just to give us that Intimidate. So yeah, let's do that. Tapu Koko kind of looks nice here, but then again, we don't necessarily need it to win this game. We need the Intimidate proc onto the Zacian for sure, and I think that will practically get us the win. But we'll have to wait and see. Let's see, Leki, Suicune. Okay, so they're going some type of full-on speed control thing. That's okay, because Rillaboom definitely threatens both of them. And then we got Togekiss here. So, really and truthfully, let's go for a glide right into that Leki. And then for Togekiss, I really don't want to switch it out. So we can actually just throw a Air Slash into the Suicune. Actually, yeah, let's just do the Air Slash into Suicune. Gives us a potential flinch onto the Suicune. That way he can't set up like a Tailwind or something on us. Suicune actually switches, so that's awesome. Into Incin. So hey, if we crit this is still going to be doing a lot of damage. Leki probably will now survive, though, our Grassy Glide, especially if it goes for Protect. Good play on our opponent. Good play. Alright, so Air Slash will come out. Does decent chip. That's actually a crit, so it's actually kind of nice. Now, the thing is, can we afford sacking Togekiss here? Or do we need to try and go into like Ensign to take an attack? Let's see. They got Ensign and Lucky. Yeah, I think we can go Ensign, taking the attack, and we can go for Protect on Rillaboom. Kind of keeping Togekiss alive because Togekiss, I think, can be... Yeah, I think it could be really good in this game. So just getting a nice little board control and stuff right now is what we're trying to do. We gotta try and get rid of this Lucky is the big issue. And then we gotta get rid of the Ensign too. So definitely as many members as we can to do that. We definitely need to try. Alright, so Lucky Vote switches. Let's see, probably Zacian. This actually looks like a decent board for Zacian. I don't know, we do have, yeah, there it is though. Because Zacian's super fast. He'll definitely outspeed our Ensign. Let's see, Parting Shot as well. Okay, into Rilla though. Alright. Well, Ensign just now came out, so we do have the free Fake Out here to give us a, I would say, somewhat free of a switch to go back out to go into our Calyrex. You really don't want to go into Calyrex while there's an Ensign on the board, but sometimes we gotta make these plays. We are Focus Sash, so we can live a Darkest Lair if it happened to come our way. Still don't want to take it though. Let's see, Parting Shot into Ensign. Fantastic. Only problem is I still don't think our Astro Barrage will be picking up a KO onto the Zacian. There's the Lucky. Lucky's basically there too to break Focus Sash, so that's a little rough. We'll try and Parting Shot for sure, and I have no problem to go for an Astro Barrage. Just go ahead and get some big damage out here on the board for our side. Retro Web will come out. Hopefully, if you go into Calyrex, I get a free Parting Shot out. So that's something, you know, I mean. But if you go into Ensign, then I get a free switch. Sub, okay. Fantastic. So we'll break the sub and then we'll lower your stats with the Parting Shot. So that's alright, that's nice. Lucky goes down to Focus Sash, which practically would mean I don't know how many more turns of grassy terrain we have. I haven't been keeping up, but a Rillaboom switch in wouldn't be half bad here. If we have at least one more turn. Let's see. Well, knowing that we're getting recovery from it usually means that there's another turn of terrain. I'll double check though, but yeah, we got one turn left, so they could easily go for Protect, but I'm okay with that. If I can get a single target Astro Barrage off into that into Zacian, that would be fantastic. Fortunately, we will not, but we're still getting some nice. We should. I mean, if you're going into Rillaboom with your Zacian, we're fine. Okay, we're still getting some really good chip into that Ensign slot, so I'm not complaining one bit. Like Ensign will probably be proccing a berry, but he'll probably. I mean, we're still doing tons of damage. Yeah, I mean, you're probably going to be roughly about half unless we didn't proc a berry. Which it looks like we didn't proc a berry. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So right here, I can easily go back into my ensign. And I think just to go for a protect play right now would not be half bad. We're just putting some big pressure onto that Zacian. Go ahead and get it down to where it's at an manageable place, you know? It's not manageable. Which he actually switches out. And, I mean, rightly so, because we do have a halfway decent board position right now. Especially with Ensign coming back out. Now we're threatening a free fake out onto that Lecky. And that will give us a free switch with Calyrex, basically. Because, I mean, what's your Ensign wanting to do here? Probably going for like a throat chop? Yeah, I'm not keeping Calyrex in on that. In fact, give me that free fake out onto your Lecky. And I will go right into Rillaboom to take that throat chop all day. Because Rillaboom should be able to take it pretty well. In a way, I think they're feeling like they're a little bit pinned. Because, I mean, you really don't want to switch out. But then again, what on earth is that berry? Citrus. When did that activate? Oh, because of Calyrex's ability. Oh, okay. Well, I guess he got a little bit more health back. That's fine. Ooh, okay, so you're going to Zacian. Okay, so I mean, we're still getting this free fake out onto. Actually, no, we're not. Okay. This is a very interesting board positioning, though, because if we can go for a Flare Blitz, there's no way, though, that we're going to survive, right? From a Calyrex or from a Zacian. We don't really need to be sacking. Well, Togekiss is sackable. If we sack Togekiss, because we do know who he has, and Togekiss really doesn't do much for us. So let's go ahead sack Togekiss. And glide into that Lecky. He'd probably be going for close combat or Sacred Sword. So I mean, good switch. But we're still hitting you with some decent Grassy Glides. You know, I mean, yes, we're -1. I understand that, but we're still putting some damage out. You're gonna go for like a close combat or something, right? Actually, you go for protect. Okay, this guy is playing. He's not playing very aggressive with Zacian at all. Kind of more of a stally tactic, which his walls are taking a beating because of it. You know. Let's see. Now it's a free switch back into Ensign. And I have no. Do I have an issue going into Calyrex? I don't think I do, actually. Because he ain't gonna be throat chopping our Rillaboom slot. I'm pretty sure anyway. I wouldn't imagine. But yeah, I need this. I want this Intimidate off. I could have probably kept Togekiss in. Theoretically, I probably should have, and then let it just go for like a follow me. I probably should have done that. We'll see. Sub. Oh, okay. So we're playing. He got his sub up for free. Dang it. Parting Shot will come out. He is though neutral, so it's not the end of the world there. Does give me a free fake out onto whatever wants to come in, which probably would be that Lecky, because that Lecky does have Protect. Suicune. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to be able to take that Suicune out, though, with an Astral Barrage. But we do need to throw it out there, that way we can start breaking that substitute. And I don't think you can actually fake out Suicune either, so I think right now a decent play would be is let's try and break that sub. And I think that's what I'm going to go for. Just break the sub and do as much damage as possible. He actually goes for Protect. Okay, so he's sub Protect, and that's all he's showed me so far. He ain't showed me too much offense. What's Suicune want to do? Set up a Tailwind? Let's see, how much are we doing? Yeah, Suicune's bulky. There's the Tailwind. Okay. I mean, we got Trick Room. We do have Trick Room, and we can actually go for it and take a full advantage of that, of this situation, actually. Now, I honestly think we might need to try and go for that play. Go into Togekiss. And we'll go ahead and Trick Room. This first game. This is a very long first game, actually. Wow. Oh, okay, so Togekiss will come out. Sacred Sword. Okay, as predicted. Togekiss takes it like a champion, too. Scald will come out into Togekiss. Fantastic. That means we're going to be able to get a free Trick Room up, basically. And that's just going to give us a lot more board control, because now we know that we're going to be able to outspeed everything. Something that you don't expect a Calyrex to do, actually, is Trick Room. So, I mean, a Calyrex Shadow, that is. So, this is really, we're in a really decent board spot now. And now our Focus Sash is back intact as well. Yeah, honestly, ain't too bad of an idea to go for a D-Gleam, Astral Barrage. I know I'm running out of Astral Barrages, but we should be okay. Break the sub. Our opponent might just run too, because I mean, they're in such a. I mean, this is a pretty rough situation. Let's see. Do we break the sub? We do not break the subs. Unfortunate, because that would have been good damage on that Zacian. Unfortunately, too, that Suicune gets a Skull Burn. Alright, so now we're dealing some big damage into that Suicune. Sub does finally fade. Let's see what Zacian wants to do. Behemoth Blade. It's actually questionable who you're going into. Togekiss. Okay. So Togekiss does go down. The first KO of the game, but we're in such a good board spot, you know, I'm not too worried. Because I can go back out into Ensign. And I feel like things are just about to be starting to drop now, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're putting a lot of pressure on everything, you know? I just wanted that Intimidate, really. I mean, so now we go back out into Rillaboom. And then we go for an Astro Barrage. Our last Astro Barrage that we're able to use. But that's fine. Because, I mean, it looks like we'll be able to drop that Suicune. We might be able to drop something that comes in on a switch from the Zacian. That's the whole reason why we brought Ensign out. Is to say, hey, you better respect our Ensign, you know? We get Rillaboom onto the field. Suicune withdraws. Okay. Into Incineroar. Alright, that's fine. Because, I mean, we're still, like I said, we're still hitting him very hard with our last Astro Barrage. Zacian goes for Protect. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I mean, this is still good damage. For not very effective, that's pretty good damage. Now we're stuck with just Calyrex's Psy Shock. A little bit unfortunate, but I mean, that's not going to do that much damage. Okay, respect the Zacian, right? Do we have to, though? Respect the Zacian, because it is -1. I think we need to honestly respect the Ensign a little bit more. And go into our own Incineroar. Because our Ensign is how we're going to beat that Zacian, I'm pretty certain. Go ahead and get him back down to like -2. I mean, he's bound to eventually switch. Have to force a switch, so. Behemoth Blade. 3 minutes left, too. Wow. Behemoth Blade into Rillaboom. You're -2. We're taking it. So at this point, you know that what he's wanting to do is to timer stall. Because, I mean, that's what it seems like. That's the best strategy to do. We know that Zacian's about to go for Protect. He's been doing it every time. So we're going to Grassy Glide, Flare Blitz that Ensign. Okay, so he actually switches into Lecky. Okay. So you were actually going to be sacking that Lecky? That's okay. Instead, you're going to be sacking this Ensign. Fantastic. Had to take a big double there. Had to try it. Okay, fantastic. We got his Ensign off the board. Now, this should be an easy Grassy Glide into that Lecky, right? Lecky has been going for Protects, though. Ensign needs to switch back out because he's about to bring in that Zacian. Yeah. Now what I can do is protect Rillaboom. Predicting to protect on Lecky. Go on to Calyrex. Calyrex will live any attack anyway because of our Focus Sash. Unless he goes for like a Electro Web combo. But then it's like, really? Wow. I mean, didn't you deserve to win? Yeah, there's the Protect. Behemoth Blade will come out right into Rillaboom. Fantastic. Awesome. So he can't switch Lecky out. He can't Protect. If he switches out, he can, but it's going to go right into Suicune. This is going to be a switch to Ensign. And we are looking pretty good, actually, with the timer, you know. I mean, everything's looking fantastic. I would like to see that Lecky actually switch out for the Suicune. Not going to lie. But our Ensign being able to keep the Intimidate onto the Zacian, I think, has really helped us out in this game. I mean, I think this is the final turn. There might be one more. He actually gets that off. He gets a double Protect off. Let's see. Time is up. I think we get to select one more turn. But Behemoth Blade, you're just neutral, so Rillaboom should take it. Fantastic. With HP recovery and everything, I know Rillaboom's got more HP. And then, if we get one more turn, all I have to do is fake out the Zacian and... Well, I was going to say Grassy Glide, but that's not going to be a case now. Yeah, all we got to do is Protect. And fake out Lecky. That should be game, though. Because Zacian ain't going to be able to pick up a KO this way. He shouldn't be able to pick up a KO onto Ensign. I don't imagine. Did we win or did we lose? We won. Fantastic. Alright guys, if you did enjoy this episode, this was definitely one battle, but this was a very enjoyable battle. Like, comment, subscribe if you guys are new. Let me know what you guys thought about this battle. This was a crazy battle. Anyway guys, thank you again for watching. This is Wi-Fi Merriman signing out. Peace.